Um, to my right, I have my mom, and to my left, I have my dad. The two most important people in my life. They've been there from the jump. Always making sure I stayed in the right state. I never did anything wrong. Pushed me to be the best I can be, and I just want to thank them for that.
Over the years, New Jersey has been known to produce some of the most talented guards around, and has always been one of, if not the most entertaining hoop state. But this specific talent's rare combination of elite shot making and crazy athleticism has easily made him one of, if not the most exciting player in his class. This is a prospect who's really worked his way up into solidifying himself as one of the most well-rounded players in the country despite his small stature. And in the midst of his come up, he was always determined to sharpen up his craft since a kid. This is the Tahaad Pettiford story. Now, coming up in New Jersey, Tahaad grew into one of the more so smaller dominant point guards around the area. And in the process of his development, somebody's game who he looked up to highly was Sharife Cooper, as Reef was someone who really demonstrated on a gamely basis numerous ways on how smaller guards should operate and be highly effective. But for Tahaad, it was always the versatility of his game that really stood out about him. Now, towards the tail end of his 8th grade year, when everything got shut down due to the COVID-19 pandemic, he was a kid who took it upon himself to enhance everything, which really paid off as he got closer towards high school. As a freshman, he was pretty hard to stay in front of as a defender due to the fact that he was a lefty that could shoot it off the bounce, but also had a mid-range game, so he really developed into a 3-level scorer earlier in his high school career. And while attending Hudson Catholic High School, his significant increase from averaging 10 points as a freshman to putting up 18 points a contest as a sophomore made him gain even more recognition. Tahaad's presence that season allowed his squad to go for a pretty solid 23-3 overall record. Now that summer, Tahaad's combination of speed, athleticism, and long-range shooting made him stand out at every single camp that he played at. Now, he basically missed his whole junior season due to a torn meniscus, but in this past EYBL summer circuit, he suited up for the New Heights Lightning and even teamed up with 5-star recruit Elliot Cadeau and 4-star recruit Jakai Howard. He displayed his knockdown jumper even more, and on a gamely basis needed to be accounted for at all times by the defense. But he also showed his pretty solid passing abilities, as his exceptional vision allowed him to thread the needle better than practically anybody with highlight reel passes. Now, the 5-star recruit chose to commit to Auburn over the likes of UConn, Kansas, UCLA, as well as many more. Now, Pettiford is currently ranked the 13th best prospect according to ESPN and the 4th best ranked point guard in his class of 2024. Tahaad Pettiford is one of the most showtime players in all of high school basketball, but also has took time over the past couple of years to enhance his offensive game, which is going to help him thrive and stand out at the next level. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Tahaad Pettiford story.